Good morning, everybody. Hope you're having a wonderful day so far. My name is Dylan with Designs by Dylan, and Dean and I are excited to be here this morning to create a fabulous wreath with you guys. And actually, this week we're going to be making using one of my favorite flowers, which is hydrangeas. These are so pretty, the pinks and the purples together. And now that Easter is right around the corner, this is a wreath that would be perfect to give as a gift for Mother's Day or to put on your door for the entire summer season. I feel like the flowers we're going to use today, which is the hydrangeas and the geraniums, are timeless and classic and beautiful. And I'm going to mix them with a lot of greenery. And then for some length and stuff on the wreath, I'm going to put some ivy. And ivy usually comes in two colors. It comes in the variegated and the green. But I think I'm going to go with the green this time just to make it kind of contrast well off of all the colors that we're going to do. Okay? I apologize for my face, honey. I slept a little hard last night, a little late. And I'm a little swollen, so please don't look at it even though it's like a balloon. Hopefully it'll go down later. Okay, hope you guys had a great weekend. Leave a comment, let us know where you're watching from. Any questions you guys have throughout today's video, drop those down below and let us know how your weekend was and what you did. I'm trying to think what we did. Friday night was amazing. We had our friend Katie and her husband Brett come over, my mom and her soon-to-be husband Keith. Honey, lots of husbands and wives coming over. And Morgan came over and we played games. We played Mexican Train. We played Uno. We just had a blast. We sat there, we ordered pizza. Josh made some dip, which was really good. It was like a rotel dip with sausage in it. And then Saturday, we went and hung out at a friend's house by the pool for a little bit. And then Saturday night, we came home and relaxed. And then Sunday, what did we do? I worked on my flowers this weekend, so I got the whole front porch done. I got all the flowers planted. It looks so pretty. You know, when people come over to my house, that's my excuse to go out and do something finally. So only thing I hadn't done, listen, don't judge me, girl. I finally got my wreath changed too. I still have a Christmas doormat. So I've got to get rid of the doormat, which I'm going to get one today while I'm here at Ellis. Replace that, and then we'll be good to go. But did you guys go to the VIP event here at Ellis? I think it was on Friday night. If you did, leave a comment. Let me know how it was. I heard that it was off the chain, girl. I drove by 4 million cars, and I thought it was at the car lot, okay? That many cars. So if you attended the VIP event, they want to thank you so much for coming. And we can't wait to see what you do with your product, guys, whether it's your flowers that you purchased to go outside, or whether it's wreath making supplies, or grow whatever you purchase. Even if it's a Tic Tac, honey, send us a picture. So let's get started. Every week here at Ellis, they have an item of the week, guys. Item of the week this week is going to be the floral. All spring floral is 25% off. Everything you see, including so much more, guys, can be found at ellishomeandgarden.com. Okay, so what I'm going to start with is my greenery. I want a thick layer, and then I'm going to go back and just bulk up and add on and layer all these other flowers. So this is a new greenery that Ellis has on their website. Look, it's got a little bit of succulent in here, which is pretty. You like succulents? Mm-hmm. Me too. I still kill them. So I'm just going to fluff this apart, and let me show you how easy this is to add on our wreaths, okay? And we're not going to use any ribbon today, but if you wanted to, you could totally incorporate some ribbon on your wreath as well. Okay, let me show you. So we're going to take this and put it in our wreath. And everything that I add is going to go in the same direction. So it's going to be clockwise, okay? So we're going to continue this all the way around until we get a really full layer. And then we'll go back and incorporate all of the color, which in this case happens to be the hydrangeas and the geraniums on top of this, okay? Okay, so Gina's been watching, guys, Lock and Key, which is on Netflix. I told her about it. They're filming season 2 right now. I want to know what your favorite key is. What key would you use the most?
Probably the Anywhere key.
Mm-hmm. It's really good, guys. If you need a good show to watch, it's on Netflix. It's kind of sci-fi. Did you say you watched that one called Fate?
Mm-hmm.
That was good too.
Betty, Rebecca will post a supply list at the end so that you can click on it and go into the website.
Okay.
Kelly's watching Tell Me Your Secrets. 2 episodes to go.
Is that not the best show ever, guys? Tell Me Your Secrets is the show I told you about last week on Amazon Prime. Got some more to tell you about too. So I found a new one on Apple TV. I was just scrolling through. It has Octavia Spencer, which I love her, but she kind of scares me because I watched that scary movie with her called Ma, and every time I see her, I think she's gonna kill me. So anyway, it's really good. It's called Truth Be Told. It's got Aaron Paul, which he's the guy who played in Breaking Bad. Did you ever see that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and I feel like anybody who's never watched TV has seen Breaking Bad. Okay, so anyway, I haven't finished it, but
Terry Lynn says hey.
Hey Terry Lynn, how are you, beautiful? Girl, check my grapevine for lizards because I watched your video one time. Anyway, y'all, it's called Truth Be Told. It's got Aaron Paul and Octavia Spencer, and basically he goes to jail when he's 15 years old for the murder of the next door neighbor, which she has a podcast, and she kind of helped convict him, and so she feels terrible. It's been 15 years, and she feels like he's innocent. So now she's going back to help him and uncover all the mysteries and all the stuff that was covered up to potentially get him out of jail. Does that not sound amazing? It sounds like a great Saturday night to me with a glass of wine. So y'all check it out. It's on Apple TV. And while you're on Apple TV, honey, just flip on over because you got to watch The Morning Show with Jennifer Aniston and Reese Witherspoon. It's so good. And you know what's coming up, Tina? It's almost April. Handmaid's Tale, guys, is about to come back out. Remember the exact date?
I don't remember the exact date.
It's coming. Did you watch Snowpiercer finale?
I haven't seen any of them.
Oh, I thought you were watching it. Okay, you gotta watch. Okay, y'all, look how pretty. We're gonna keep going around the wreath.
I feel like I've walked in a spider web.
Me too, a minute ago I did. I was in here squatting like I had floaters or something. Okay. Y'all, last night, cooked dinner for Josh. Housewife of the year. So I made Salisbury steak, which let me tell you how easy it was. You basically take ground meat and put it in a bowl with some ketchup, some mustard, some garlic, some onion, something else. And you mix it all breadcrumbs. You mix it all together, make your patties. You put them in the skillet, brown them on each side. They don't have to be completely done. And then you make brown gravy, mix it up, put mushroom gravy in there too. Put it in there with some caramelized onions. Then I made to go with it mashed potatoes. And let me tell you, you like mashed potatoes, Nina? Okay. I've switched. I've been the same person for, how old am I? 28 years? I used to love just russet potatoes, like mashed potatoes, canned milk, butter. I'm obsessed with Yukon Gold now. I like the baby Yukon Gold because I can leave the skin on, and those taste so good. What do you like better?
Whatever I can find.
Potato girl.
Yeah.
Yes, and then I made roasted carrots in the oven. The kind with the little green stuff on the top. I felt like Peter Rabbit, but I had to cut that off because I'm going to start a fire. But we did all that, and I made cupcakes too.
Terry Lynn says, get your Speedo ready. There's a pool project starting today.
Oh, Terry, don't Speedo, please. I have my thong on, girl. Okay, y'all, we're going to put 2 more of these. It's going to take 5 total for this wreath.
Does that have a name?
It has a name. It's called Succulent Leaves Spray 28L, which means 28 inches long.
Leanne, I'm going home and watching The Voice. I didn't watch it last night.
Y'all, I'm not watching The Voice. Am I missing out, Dean? Is it really good this year?
They've got some good people on there this year. There's some that I'm going, okay, what?
I haven't watched The Voice because it's just too much. I like to watch The Voice in the off season of American Idol, like in the fall, because I feel like right now they're on basically the same days and it's hard to keep up. And I love The Voice, but my God, Kelly Clarkson, love her, but shut up. All she does is talk. All she does is wear those trash bags. Is her outfits any better this year? She darkened her hair a little. That looks better.
Oh, Kelsey Ballerini was on there last night.
Oh, love her. She's sweet. And she's friends with my girl, Shania. I see, they're judging us. Okay, y'all. Look how cute that is. Not really. But we just stuck that on there, and that gives us a base layer for everything we're going to add. So now I'm going to go back with some of my color. You want to start with your largest color first, which happens to be the hydrangeas. I've got 2 different ones. Both of these are on the Ellis website. 25% off all spring floral. We've got the beautiful lavender color, and we've got the beautiful pink. And this has also got some green and some cream in here, too. Which is your favorite one?
I like the purple. I love purple.
So does my mom. I kind of like purple, too. Okay, y'all.
Rebecca just posted 28-inch succulent spray on.
Oh, she just posted it, y'all, so that makes it easy for you to find. So on hydrangeas, because they have such a large head on them, you got to cut them pretty short, okay? So now we're going to come back through.
I am waiting for April 1st.
What's April 1st?
Manifest comes back.
Oh, Lord. I quit watching that, y'all. What the heck happened to them? I'm still wondering. But the commercial looked good. That guy is real cute. Josh Holloway. It's like the older he gets, the better he looks, girl. Come on. Thought about crashing my plane. But yeah. You know what I've been wanting to watch again? Have you seen Sully? With Tom Hanks?
Mm-mm.
Ooh, I've been wanting to watch that again, y'all. I've had I don't know. I need to just sit down and do it. Okay, I've got 3 pink, so let's separate those where we can. And then we'll put the purple in between the pink, okay, y'all? And I'm cutting the stems pretty short. Don't put this one over here. Oh, look how pretty. Okay. Now you're probably thinking, girl, that looks ugly. But it takes a second when you work with hydrangeas because you have to balance them out with smaller flowers or smaller blooms. So now that we have those on there, girl, we're going to go back to our purple. I've got 2 purple, and then we're going to fill in with a little bit of red. I love these. These are geranium sprays, and they've got some cream berries on there too. So let me go ahead and cut both of my hydrangeas. By the way, Rebecca, if you're watching, surprise. After we get done with this video, guys, me and Dina are going to do a little test, okay? So we have some new cameras. They apparently hooked up the internet that we needed to have. So when we get done with this, if y'all see us go live again, we're going to try and do it on the new cameras just for a test to see how it works. Because if it works, then next week I got to go through hair and makeup, girl, get my powder out. Because they show everything, and it's really good quality. So we'll try it out when we get done with the video today.
Mary Jane, yes, they're silk.
Don't these look real though, Mary? Mm-hmm. Okay.
Terry Lynn said she got her money, sent a demand letter.
She what?
She got her money. She says, tell Dylan I got my money. I sent a demand letter.
Oh, good. I thought I think about what you're talking about. Terry, I'm good. I'm so glad for that. You're a lot calmer than I'd have been because I might have killed somebody. Okay? I shouldn't say that on here. We're on public video. Just kidding, y'all. Okay. Let's go back with the purple. I'm going to put it down here, I think. Okay. Now, I have my hydrangeas in place. Now let's fill it out, make it more even with the geranium sprays, okay? If you hate geraniums, you could use something that's got the like size head on it, which could be a cabbage rose. You could put fruit in there if you wanted. I'm not a big fan of fruit though. I love a lemon spray and a lemon wreath, but you know, not like, you know, artichokes and stuff. That's a little too much. Okay, I'm gonna cut these in half. So we have a little bit of a smaller piece, plus you got some of that red geranium on each one. Now it's very important that you spread this out before you stick it on here. There we go. And now we can go through and add some of these other red geraniums in our wreaths. Okay. Look, see how it's filling out already?
Lisa, you'll want to glue. He's not gluing because of time and he's just demonstrating with it.
But yeah, these flowers are heavy, so you definitely want to attach them. Okay, we're going to put a few more. Remember, All Spring Floral is 25% off, guys. EllisHomeandGarden.com.
This pollen has my head all messed up. I can't talk.
I know, the pollen's awful, y'all. Okay. But, the pollen's awful, but I've been saying a prayer, y'all, because we had that freak snowstorm, and they say when you have really strong, bad winters like that, let's kill the bugs, and I haven't seen any June bugs yet, and y'all know I'm terrified, so I hope it killed them. Can't do those, y'all. But the mosquitoes, we're friends, you know. I go out there and hold them on my hand, but I can't do the June bugs. Remember that year, Dina? It was like, I don't know, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years ago. There was like an infestation of crickets everywhere. They were everywhere, all over the place.
This is supposed to be the year for the cicadas.
What's that mean? What's a cicada?
You'll hear them off in the...
As long as they don't come to my house, girl.
It's bug.
Why don't you tell me that? Now we have all night. Okay. Ooh, honey, this is looking so good.
It's too early for June bugs.
No, y'all don't tell me that. It's not too early. They are not coming. They're hibernating this year and staying. Like that movie, The Bug's Life. Love it. Dina, I watched the Disney movie. You're going to be like, Dylan, I can't believe you've never seen this. I had nothing to watch for the day. It was called Ratatouille. You seen it? Never seen it. It's so cute. Loved it. Love that. I feel like we watched something else on Disney, too. Have you seen Raya and the Last Dragon?
Not yet.
So good. What's your plans for Easter, by the way, y'all? Leave a comment. Let us know whether you got family coming over, whether you're going somewhere, whether you're going to the Virgin Islands, honey, whatever you're doing. I think we're gonna have hamburgers at my house and just chill and relax.
On a normal wreath made of styrofoam or on a saddle for anything, oh, I can't get it to pull up. Do you know how long or short to cut the flowers? I got it to pull up.
Say what now?
On a normal wreath made of styrofoam or a saddle, how long do you cut the flowers?
Well, you're going to cut them different depending on what project you do. So the wreath is a totally different thing, and then the saddle's a different thing. The saddle, you're going to want to start with probably no more than 10 inches high if you're doing a normal saddle, maybe 12 inches if you're doing a different one, and then taper down from there. On a wreath, it all just depends on what you want the wreath to turn out like, because the longer your stems, the more wispy your wreath's going to turn out, which is what I love and prefer. If you cut them too short, it can become too compact and too boxy, which ain't cute. Okay, so it just kind of depends on what you do. But guys, I have a monthly design group, Dylan's Divas. It's $20 a month. My website is Dylan, DYLAN, PalmerDesigns.com. And I do 4 videos a week and so much more. But on those 4 videos each week, I do certain things. Like last week, we did a casket spray, a huge casket spray, $300 worth of material. We've done cemetery saddles, cones, wreaths, crosses. And that's just a few things, but it'd be totally worth it to join, guys, because we cover all that. And then I talk very specifically about why I cut things the way I do, the color, placement, shape, size, all that stuff. But my website, guys, DylanPalmerDesigns.com, and it's Dylan's Divas because, girl, we have a good time with them.
Leanne told me to tell you that the cicadas are a plague of locusts.
Leanne Willis?
Mm-hmm.
Leanne, no, okay. I refuse to accept it. I'm just going to stay calm, let go, and let the raid, girl, because I can't do it. Them bugs just terrify me. Okay, look how pretty that is. Now, we're not done. We want to really make this thing just like, bam. Now, this was an 18-inch wreath. You can always do it on a 24 if you have a big door. Okay? But, it smells so good in here, y'all, by the way. What are those called? They have Easter lilies in here, and Dina can't smell. She's so stopped up. But I can today, and they smell really good. Okay, remember this ivy, girl? We're going to use this next, and we're going to make this really... We'll talk about that in a minute. Okay, I finished the Aretha Franklin show. I forgot about something about. Oh, okay, the Aretha Franklin show, y'all. 8 episodes is on Nat. It's on Nat Geo, which is on Hulu. You need to watch it, Dina. Incredible. But then HBO Max then put out the documentary on Tina Turner. I wanted to cry. Okay, it showed her horrible life, how she got started, how she became a rock star and sold out 180 million people when she was like 55. I thought she was younger than that. 55. And basically, in 2019, they opened up a Broadway musical about her and her life. And that was her farewell to her fans, because she always told herself when she was a little girl, when she went out, she was going to go out on top. She wasn't going to wait till she was too old to perform and couldn't do it anymore. So, that's why she's been retired. But she lives in Switzerland. It shows her house. Beautiful house. And that's what she wakes up to every day and looks out on the ocean with her husband. She finally found love with, married him in 2013, I believe. And, but she goes and says goodbye to all her fans in New York. But just the response, it was like giving me chills. It was crazy. And freaking love her. She is like a legend, an icon. Love her, love her, love her. So y'all need to watch that on HBO Max. It's called Tina. But the Aretha Franklin one, I give it a 10 out of 10. They said the family wasn't happy with how they portrayed her. But hey, if it's her life, it's her life. And I thought Cynthia Erivo, which is the woman who played Aretha, deserves an Oscar. Just like the lady, I told you about this one, Andra Day, who played Billie Holiday. I've never seen Lady Sings the Blues. Have you seen that? Mm-hmm. Is it worth watching?
I liked it.
Okay. Because it's an older movie, right? Like 1970, but I want to watch it. You said it's good.
I liked it, but I like musical stuff like that, so.
Me too. Okay, y'all. So I'm taking the ivy. If you watched the Tina documentary, leave a comment. Let us know what you thought. Taking the ivy, cutting it apart. Now,
Rebecca says behind her eyes.
Do what?
Rebecca says behind her eyes.
Oh, God. Okay, y'all. I watched Behind Her Eyes. If you've seen it, leave a comment. Give us a thumbs up. It's on Netflix. I'm shook, okay? It's 6 episodes. You think it's going to be a Lifetime movie when it starts, but it turns sci-fi. And it's like crazy. So, Danny, you need to watch it. Crazy. And at the end, I sat there with my chin on the ground. Okay, Dolly was like, honey. So, it's so good, y'all gotta watch. Okay, I'm gonna leave these pieces long, y'all, because this gives us such length within our wreath. Okay? So let me show you.
Leanne was asking if Jennifer Hudson played Aretha.
No, she didn't. But this girl's even better. Now listen. I know Jennifer might be watching. Jennifer, if you're watching, I love her. Okay, I love her. I miss her on American Idol when she throws the Louboutin and stuff. Love her. But this girl, I never even thought about Jennifer Hudson. You know, before, if they were casting, I would have said, yeah, Jennifer Hudson. But this girl did amazing. And she looked like her. They made her dress like her. It just amazes me, though, how all these women like that had such powerful voices, and they chain smoked. Like, how in the heck? You know, back then they didn't know it was bad for you, I guess, and so everybody just smoked. But I'm just like, oh, honey. But I didn't know, after watching the Rita thing, all three, like her brother died of a heart attack. Both of her sisters died of cancer when they were young, like in their 40s. And then Aretha died of cancer, pancreatic cancer. They all freaking died of cancer. And the dad got shot, you know. But, oh, Lord, it was really good. Okay, y'all, I'm filling in with my beautiful ivy. Okay. I'm just letting it spill out and kind of do its thing. Remember, I'm leaving these pieces long on purpose.
Diane just watched Jenny in Georgia.
Oh, Diane, was that not the best show ever? Have you seen that yet, Gina?
Mm-mm.
Okay, well, I'm going to need you to call your boss thing. Just call in. Because you got a lot of TV to watch, okay? You need like 2-3 days. What do you think about this ivy? I'm obsessed. Put a little bit up here. And see that greenery we put in at the beginning, y'all? It had some succulents built into it, which I think was awesome. Kind of mix in here.
Dale lives in the county where Tina was born and raised, in Tennessee.
Oh, yeah. You know her? Anyway, I just love it, so. Oh, I also watched this documentary, y'all. Y'all gonna think I hadn't done anything, but anyway. I was telling Dean, it's called The Last Blockbuster. It was super sad. It was very interesting because it talked about the rise and fall of the video rental business and how Dish Network owns Blockbuster. They did. And you know how stupid they are? If you're watching Dish Network, they had the opportunity when, one time they made $480 billion in 1 year just on all the blockbusters. That's before Netflix. When Netflix started to come around, Dish Network had the opportunity to buy them for $50 million, and they laughed at them and said they wouldn't be successful. See right there, that's what happened. So then Netflix blew up. But I was telling Dina, I think it's crazy because there's a lot of people out there who can't afford internet, which internet's expensive. I pay like $80 a month for it. And they can't afford all that stuff, and they have a TV and a VCR or a DVD player. And there's still people, even though I have all that stuff, there's something about going to the movie store and just looking at the cases. It's kind of like going book shopping. And I feel like they should still have some. But there's one Blockbuster left in Bend, Oregon. If you're watching from Bend, Oregon, let me know if you've been there. But the Sandy, the manager, she calls herself a Blockbuster mom. She's worked there for 16 years, and she's going to continue until they close. And she knows every single person in that town. The customers are great. Their store's doing great. But it was very cool to watch. Very cool. Let's go on. Okay, I know you're all like, Dylan, shut up. One more thing, because I know a lot of you guys have kids who are my age or younger or whatever. So I was watching this other documentary the other day about like huge kids' toys that were like super popular in certain areas. Like Elmo was one, Potato Head was one, Barbie doll was one. But one of them was called a Teddy Rumpskin doll, is what it's called. So I had never heard of that. So I called my mom and I was like, Mom, have you ever heard of this doll? And she was like, Dylan, I have yours in the storage building. And I'm like, what? And she's like, I bought it and never would let you open it. So it's in the box in the storage building from 1995 and 1995. And she's got everything. But I never heard of them dolls, but they apparently were like the thing back then. But I think they still sell a remodeled version at Walmart. Have you seen it there?
I'm not over in the toy department. I don't know.
I could never work in the toy department here because y'all found me over there playing Barbies in the dream house. But anyway, I never heard of those dolls. Did your kids have one, y'all? Okay, I'm just obsessed with this wreath. This is so pretty. Now look. Okay, that finished it up. Let me tell you what else you could do to this, okay? If you wanted, I'm not going to because you can overdo it. Sometimes less is more. You could take some other stems that have color, like this is beautiful, but I would use yellow for Cynthia. There might be some on the Ellis website, but it's like a viney type flower. It's got yellow flowers. Stick that all through there, or if you have a long vine, girl, weave it through. But I'm obsessed with how this turned out. I love it. It's such a great staple for the summer season. You could leave it out all the way through the fall, and if you wanted to, you could totally add like some small ribbon, like this is 1.5 inch. You know, weave some pieces up in there, but I don't really care for ribbon. I think this looks very expensive and rich looking with all the nice color hydrangeas, and they look real and like fresh flowers, and that's what you want. Okay, y'all. Well, I hope you enjoyed today's video. I feel like we got a lot covered as far as my TV life, and we made this fabulous wreath, all spring floral, 25% off, ellishomeandgarden.com. If you want to learn more, go to my website, dylanpalmerdesigns.com, and join the Diva group, guys. $20 a month. We have a lot of fun. Okay, so we're gonna end this video, and I'm gonna see what I can do because it's been a minute since I remember how to do this, but I think we got the internet fixed. We're gonna try and do a test run really quick on our other cameras to see what happens, what we need to change, and what kind of powder I need to have for next week. So I love you guys so much for watching. Thank you for tuning in and chilling while we watched or made this beautiful wreath. Hope you guys have a fantastic week. Stay dry. It looks like it's supposed to rain today. And have a happy Easter. Easter is this Sunday, right?
Yes.
Yes, have a wonderful, happy Easter. Eat some good food for me. I remember when my grandma was here, we used to have Easter Sunday at our house all the time. And we either did hamburgers or we did barbecue. Like she'd make a brisket and potato salad. Want some potato salad. Anyway, love y'all so much. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you guys next Tuesday, 10 a.m. CST here at Ellis in the Garden. Bye, y'all.
Bye.